direction is more important than speed. Some people are going nowhere fast, so you need to have a real focus and a direction. Otherwise, nothing that you do is going to get you there. If you don't have a direction, nothing you do is going to, pull you towards where you actually want to be. But once you figure out what it is that you actually want, then that's whenever you can start to go after it. That's whenever you can start taking the little steps towards it. That's whenever you can transition. And so Jim Rohn says, if you wanna make a living, you earn a wage. If you wanna make a fortune, you earn a profit. So if you want to kind of change from earning a wage to earning a profit, which is where the money is, if monetary goals and wealth, finances is something that you want to achieve, then that's how you do it. So, it's all about working on that wage. If you're transitioning, if you're in a job at the minute, working on that wage to sort of help you keep that cost of living. But then in your own time is working on your own business, is working on your own passions, working on those passions and that dream life until it gets to a point where that's making you more than your wage was making you. So then you can leave the wage, and then all of a sudden you can start building up that profit. So that's what I done, and that's what I work towards. So now I've got Phil Hunter Coaching, and I've got Platinum Websites as well, which is a web design company. So I've basically been working on that for the past, I would say, past year and a half. So it's quite a lot of work for those entrepreneurs like yourselves. And I guess my message to people is it's never too late. It doesn't matter what your situation is, doesn't matter what your circumstance is. You can at any point in your life change and decide to go on that tangent and start following things that are really meaningful and passionate for you. And as cliche as those things sound, follow your dreams, follow your passions, it actually has a lot of real grounded application. You can actually start to follow your dreams. So you need to first define what that is. So like sit there and think, if money was no option, if I had all the resources in the world, what would I actually want to do? And that's the first step. Don't worry about how you're going to get there yet, because if you start thinking about how, it's off, I can't do that, or don't have the business experience, don't have the money, don't have the skills, I don't know what I'm doing. If you're thinking about those how, that's the biggest blocker that you're going to have to actually getting somewhere. You have to first put that aside and really just think about what it is that you actually want. And then you can start to go after it. Then you can reverse engineer that new life and put it down into milestones or steps in order to get you there.